Something big changed in software. For the first time, everyday tools can generate new text, images, audio, sometimes even video on demand. That's powerful and also confusing. In the next 5 minutes, I'll explain what generative AI is, how it works at a high level, where it's strong, where it fails, and how to use it without getting fooled. Let's keep it simple. No hype. Most generative AI systems have two phases: training and generation. Training is where patterns are learned from massive data. Generation is where the model produces new content using those patterns. If you understand those two phases, most of the mystery disappears. Training is basically pattern learning. The model sees huge amounts of examples, text, images, and other data, and it learns relationships. What tends to appear together? What usually comes next? What looks right in context? Important detail, it's not memorizing one perfect answer. It's learning probabilities and patterns. Then comes generation. During generation, the model uses those learned patterns to produce new output. That output can be a paragraph, a summary, a draft email, a concept image, or a structured checklist. And it does it fast because it's predicting the next small step over and over. Now here's a crucial distinction: search, retrieve versus generate, predict. Search means go find an existing piece of information. It's like looking something up. Generate means create a new response based on patterns. That's why generative AI can be creative. But it's also why it can sound confident and still be wrong. That one sentence will save you a lot of pain. With search retrieve, the system pulls from stored sources or a database. When it's connected to good sources, it can be accurate and grounded because it's pointing to something that already exists. The limitation is simple. It's limited to what it can access. With Generate Predict, the system creates new content by combining patterns it learned. That makes it flexible and useful for drafting and brainstorming. But this is also where mistakes happen. The model is trying to produce something that looks right, not something that is guaranteed true. This slide shows the training loop. Think of it like practice with feedback. It guesses, compares against the correct answer, adjusts, and repeats millions of times. In text, that might be, here's a sentence, predict the next word. In images, it might be, here's a missing region, predict what belongs there. Over time, the predictions get better. Okay, so what is it great at? First, drafting. You give it a goal and structure, and it can produce a solid first version fast. Second, summarizing. It can compress long content into key points. Third, brainstorming and templates. Outlines, scripts, variations, hooks, and frameworks. Think of it as a speed multiplier for creating first drafts. Now, the limits. This is where people get burned. 1. Outdated or incorrect facts. If the model doesn't have current info or sources, it may guess. 2. Context gaps. If you don't give enough detail, it fills in blanks. 3. Reasoning challenges. Long chains of logic can break. So the output can look polished while still being wrong. This leads to hallucinations. A hallucination is when AI generates something that sounds accurate but isn't actually true or grounded. It's not lying, it's predicting, and sometimes the best-sounding prediction is incorrect. Rule of thumb: if it's a fact you'd bet money on, verify it. Here's how to get better results. Use a simple prompt framework. Job: what do you want it to do? Context: what does it need to know? Constraints: length, tone, format, audience. And I'll add one more, even if it's not written here. Verification: what must be checked? Quick upgrade that instantly improves your results. Don't ask for an answer. Give the AI a job with steps. Look at these bad prompts. Summarize this. Help me study. Fix my code. They're not wrong, they're just too vague. Now watch the better versions. 1. Summarize into 5 bullets, add a so what sentence, then 3 action items. 2. Turn notes into a 10-question multiple-choice quiz, include an answer key, and explain each answer in 1 to 2 sentences. 3. Debug Python. Explain what it does, find the bugs, provide corrected code, and add 2 simple tests. Same AI, completely different output. These are the habits that make you good with AI. Be clear and specific. Add context and constraints. Use step-by-step instructions when needed. And refined. Treat prompting like steering. Small adjustments get big improvements. Now try it. Share a bad prompt you've used, then rewrite it using job, context, and constraints. You'll be shocked how much the output improves. Quick quiz. Generative AI mainly A. Retrieves existing info, B. Predicts to create new output, or C. Stores files like a database. Comment A, B, or C, and I'll pin the correct answer. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe. See you in the next one.